Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Gold Rush exclusive. Fred Lewis is testing promising new ground. Will the luck change? On tonight's episode of Gold Rush for Discovery, Fred Lewis, the war veteran who has put together a group of wounded warriors to help him find gold, are onto a new virgin spot of bedrock and pay dirt. And with the help of Freddie Dodge's nephew Kendall, Lewis may have a change of luck. In TV show's Ace exclusive clip below, we see they have discovered a new spot of dirt that looks to be untouched. The clip shows the men on his team focusing on a new spot of ground that looks untouched. Lewis instructs his men to just start digging a test hole, and he's already come across the boulder. He takes it as a good sign. He says, "I don't like that. It's a really good sign this ground hasn't been touched, and that there's probably some gold here. Yes, that means I'm hitting some rocks." The men see the tailings of a prior mining effort on one side and the wall of bedrock on the other. Lewis and Kendall survey the spot. Lewis says, "See what we got? A lot of gravel I'm noticing on the left. It's clearly a tailings pile that's been dug before. On the right it hasn't been dug, so we can chase pay that way. If there's enough virgin ground left, we could save the season." The men get dirt samples and head back to the sluice box where they run a test to see if pursuing this spot is worth their time. The pressure is on as the Lewis crew has had one setback after the other this entire season. Lewis looks inside the pan as Kendall watches. He says, "I have a couple of flakes of gold. I would say we get 2 to 4 colors out of this pan and be a freaking good test. 3 colors is better." They swirl the pan and notice there is some gold showing up inside the fine gravel. The core Gold Rush cast includes Parker Schnabel, Rick Ness, and Tony Beets. Newcomer Fred Lewis is the newbie gold miner who became part of Parker's inner circle and now has his own crew separate from Schnabel. Fred served with Parker on Gold Rush. Parker's trails the last 3 seasons. One issue has been that Fred hired Johnny Stans as part of his crew in his first foray into mining. Fred's team includes veterans Kendall Madden, who served in the Air Force, Stuart McKenzie, a former infantry sniper whose hand was blown off by a roadside bomb then reattached. Stuart is now a bodybuilder. Also part of the Lewis crew is Stefan Generally, a Green Beret who served for 26 years with 12 deployments. Kyle Pletzk, whose pelvis was shattered in a rollover accident in Afghanistan, and Stans, a former Marine Raider with 2 Purple Hearts who was in a coma after being blown up by a roadside bomb.